Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a little change today. Feeling a little nostalgic. Wanted to pop one of these. I have a case of these that we broke, and we have them online if you want to pick them up. But that's besides the fact. This is the 1990 edition of Upper Deck. So this is the second year that Upper Deck was produced. I remember buying a ton of the hockey actually back then. Some good cards, Pavel Bure and Yager and all that stuff. But yeah, there's a King Griffey here, which would be his second year card. The Bo Jackson is still doing really well. It sold recently. Mattingly always sells well if we can pop onto those. Who else is on this thing? I'm not even sure. I know that the Puckett's doing well, and I just want to pop this thing open. So I remember when this first came out, went from wax packs to foil packs. It had the holographic logo on there. Just high quality images kind of before like Stadium Club came out. So yeah, if you want to pick one of these up, support the channel. I definitely appreciate it. If you just want to enjoy watching me try to get the Griffeys out of here, Bo Jackson, Madeline, just see what you can find in these things. Just enjoy the channel. If you want to fast forward through, feel free to do so. But if you can, drop me a like and a subscription. And normally, if you enjoy, as you can see in the background, Pokemon cards, definitely check out my channels and my shop to see what we have. See you guys soon. All right, guys, welcome back. I have my sleeves out now. I got my top loaders ready to go. We're going to open this thing up. Got my nifty little seam ripper. Works wonderful for these kind of things. I have an embroidery shop, so we definitely have those sitting around all the time. All right, I'm excited. I have not opened a pack of 1990s anything baseball cards since probably 1990. So super excited. A little bit nostalgic for me. I remember seeing these in the gas stations or in the stores and picking them up. We have our very own display. Back then, I definitely could not afford to buy a whole box, but life is different, and I am blessed, and I'm going to get into it now. So, like I was saying, these are foil packs. I remember when they first came out, I remember thinking, wow, much better than the wax packs that were kind of glued together. They had the gum inside. Oh, man. So I think there's 36 packs, right? If I remember properly, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 packs in each stack. We have 36 packs. We're going to open all of them, and you guys are here to help me do so. So there are a couple cards that I'm searching for in this set. I'm hoping to find them. Obviously, we want to pull some Griffey, some Mattingly, Ripkins, those kind of things. Things that we could send off to get graded and then turn around and reimburse ourselves for the fun. I'm trying to not personally... Oh, it's Greg. That was Gary Carter. I'm trying to not personally collect anymore. I don't want to have a big collection. So about a year ago, we started selling off all the cards, all the Pokemon cards. And I really enjoy the opening, the sharing, the review kind of part of it. But not so much the actual collecting. I don't want to keep a lot of them on hand anymore. As we go through, let's see what we can find. Sorry, let's get you centered. There we go. Just beautiful cards. And there's always a holographic sticker in there, much less destructive than the old gum. Remember the old gum sticks that would be in there? And then, you'd open a pack that was actually older, and the gum would be disgusting. All right, let's see what we can get. Okay, so is this Templeton? I think, yeah, Mickey Templeton. Been a long time since I opened baseball cards, but I still remember the names of these players because I used to just live and breathe all the cards. Okay, so our first pack, nothing great. But you know what? We're going to get something awesome on here. You just wait and see. Give me a second. We're going to find something. The really nice thing is these cards aren't bricked together because they didn't have a glossy finish. They're not bricked together, which is kind of nice because that would really be disappointed if we found a nice card. Is that, yep, Devin White. Wow. This is Greg Gagne. So being from Minnesota, always used to love Twins cards. Okay, let's see. We're still looking for our first hit. What can we find? Oh, guys. What did you guys used to collect? I guess would be something. If you want to share that with me, that'd be phenomenal. Tell me what maybe you used to collect when you were collecting cards. Was it Topps, Donruss? Was it baseball, football, anything you could get at the gas station for 45 cents, right? What did you... And I think I remember these came out, and they were a little bit higher, and they cost a little bit more. So we're already seeing our doubles, but we're still missing tons of cards. I think we get cards numbered all the way up to the 700s. And then you had the high series, which I think... I can't remember. I think it was 700 through 800 was the high series. And that's where the Nolan, Ryan... okay, we got our first... Oh, look at that! What do you think about that? How often did that happen back in the day too? Quality control here, guys. So we got our first rookies, and it's the same one. We got a Minnesota Twin, Kevin Tapney. Let's put those over in a rookie pile. Yeah, what did you guys used to open? Okay, Bobby Bonilla. It doesn't look very well centered. It's a little off. We'll put that in our minor star pile, though. Steve Olin. I don't know if you guys know. Sad story. Ended up having an accident and passing, during his prime. So, really sad story. But, yeah. Opening these cards is funny because I could remember all these players. Okay. Matt Noakes, right? I think he was like an 88 rookie. Todd Worrell, I think was he 88, 87, somewhere in there, right? So not too many years into their cards. Devin White, all right, very cool. Jimmy Moyer, Plunk, Bip Roberts. Now I know there's some error cards in here, and you know what? I didn't want to take the time, honestly, I'm sorry, to go through and study all the error cards because I just didn't. All right, so we got another rookie. We got Kevin Moss. Looks really well centered. Let's put that in our rookie pile. Ron Dibble. And Frank Williams. All right, so what do you think so far? 4 packs in. And we have 3 rookies. And I'd say 1 minor star. Now, I don't know if you guys consider, who you consider. Maybe I just remember back from the day. At the time I was collecting, Bobby Bonilla was really hitting things real well. So I'm going to put him over there. I know he had a little more popularity on the resale side. We were moving our stuff. So he's going to get to make the pile. Okay, Tom Brooken. I remember there was an error card. I think it was it 89, 88, 90, something Fleer, right? Another Eric Plunk, where he had his image switched with another player's. There's another sticker. Okay. All right, what do we got? Arnaldo Griffin. Okay, Mike Moore, West. Miscut card. Not a huge like error, but look how close to the bottom that is. Wow. Okay. So get nothing out of that pack. And I do remember this was my frustration when I was collecting sports cards, was you could literally buy a bunch of packs and get, pretty much nothing you could sell. But back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, you could take the cards you just bought. You could open them at that card store, and you could turn around, because there was no eBay and internet to sell, you could turn around and sell them right back to the card store owner, obviously for a discount on, Beckett pricing. Beckett back then was a price guide or whatever baseball card price guide you were looking in. But yeah, you could actually turn around and sell them back. They'd buy them back because they could turn around and move them. Carlos, sweet. Okay, look at that. Old baseball. These are 33 years old. Is that true? Yeah, 33 if my math is correct. 33-year-old baseball cards. And they're holding up pretty nice. I mean, I don't know how, but this case did real well. Like I said, I got the whole case. If you guys want to open one of these your own, give them to a fellow collector or maybe a child who's getting in. Okay, so there's a nice minor star, but you can see the off-cutness, right? So a little off-cut. I never really understood or noticed when I was collecting. I collected, 50,000 cards or whatnot back in the day. Cal Daniels, there we go, younger player at the time. I never really noticed how off-cut they were until I got into trying to move the cards and getting cards graded. Then I realized, wow, a lot of my old cards, they weren't very well cut. You have a lot of cards that are not well centered. Tom Gordon, pretty relatively, I think he was 89 was his rookie year, so I think that's his second year card. But yeah, a lot of the cards I look back and I go, wow, they really were beat up. So let's see what we can figure out. Can we get something? We're getting through, but I'm not really seeing the big stars I was hoping to see yet. Okay. Sorry about that. I flipped it straight down. Okay. Bora. Roof. Backhead. Okay, so we got another rookie card. I actually do not even remember. I didn't remember that rookie. Nothing personal. I don't remember it. Felix Jones. Andre Dawson. Little off cut. You can see how it's a little bit too far off center, but that would usually be like a minor star. If I can get a nice cut one of those, I'll put it aside for my potential send off to gradings. Washington. I think he played, I think he might have played for the Twins. Tommy Gregg. What year was Tommy? Yeah, 80. 87. Then did he go, and then, yep, he had a split year. Okay. Bija Sherhoff. It's a nice minor star. Okay. All right. So we're pumping through. I think we have a total of 4 rookie cards, or the star rookie cards. I know there's some rookies in there. One pretty good cut, Bobby Bonilla, right? So nothing to write home yet about, but that's okay. Time's, we just got to stay here, and we'll get it, okay? Dave Righetti. Griffin Perry. Okay. All right, so there we go. We're starting to get to maybe a point where we're going to see something nice here, huh? Okay, Dave Winfield. What do you think? Looks a little off cut to me, but still a nice looking card. Just a little off cut. Okay, who is it? It is. It is Bobby Bonilla. I thought that was Bobby Bonilla. I'm going to put that over there. Put those together as an auction online together. Look at that, Tony Castillo. Wow. So if you have recently, or you regularly do, tell me the coolest thing you've opened lately that's not, from the last 5-10 years. What have you opened? Is it like, did you get a box of like 85 tops or something? Or did you get, some 87s? 87s are still all over the internet. I don't know how many they produce of that set, but you can still find whole cases and boxes intact of that stuff. But yeah, tell me what you found. Okay, there we go. We got a minor star, Roberto Alomar, but again, it's off cut a little bit. Okay. Larry Sheets, our Twins player. Who is this? Von Hayes. I totally forgot about Von Hayes. Walt Weiss. Okay, so that was like a rated rookie back in the day. Yep. So rookie year 1987. Remember Walt Weiss? So I always kind of collected a few of those, hoping that they would go up in price, but I didn't get much out of them. Okay, we're still looking for our Griffey. Now the Griffey has I think an uncorrected error, right? Is it uncorrected or is it corrected? This is Pat Sheridan, and I remember I think maybe it was him and Tom Brookins earlier when I said had the swapped photos, and then there was also Ali Etter and someone else, I think, from a Topps one that had swapped photos. But yeah, what was the most fun thing you opened? Did anyone here get one of the early enough cases of the 89, 89 Fleer? Is that what it was? With the Billy Ripken FF card? I would still like to get my hands on one of those cases just to pull one of those. I never did pull one of those when I was collecting when I was younger, but that would be a really fun one to pull. Not the block or the whiteout, but the actual FF on the bat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in Billy Ripken FF, and you'll find out very quickly. You'll get to see the research on it. Kent Herbeck, okay, because we're in Minnesota, that would be like a minor star for us up here, but a little too far off cut for me. Okay, Don Sott. Greg Olson, that's pretty good, right? Second year card. Not bad. Pretty well cut. I'll check out the PSA on that one. How many of you guys shoot for grading your cards? I would like to know who is grading the cards. If you're grading your cards, I guess the question I have is, are you grading just the major stars that have a proven record of selling? Or are you grading like low pop cards? Like, would you take a random, Jeff Innes, because it's well-centered, and if there's no pop, try to have a pop 1 to sell through PSA or something, right? Look at that. That's pretty well-centered. I'm pretty happy about that. You know what I should be doing? I'm totally forgetting. I should be sleeving these as I go, right? So let's see if we can get these all sleeved up. This way, I don't fingerprint the heck out of them. Bend them, fold them, or nick them up. Okay, so we are creeping up on the halfway point. Not really. We still got a ton of packs left. So I still have about 24 packs. We're about a third of the way done. 2/3 of the packs left. And I still have not pulled a Mattingly. That was one of my big ones I wanted to get. Or a Griffey. Those are the two I would really like to see if I could pull. Okay, Sammy Sosa. All right, we got a Sammy Sosa rookie. Looks a little bit off-centered. So we're going to have to see if we can do anything with that. Rocket Clemens. Okay, now we're getting a good pack here. More common players. Okay, more stickers. Let's flip those over. Okay. Oh, no. Nope. 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 All right, still not happening. Still no Griffey, but we got a Sammy Sosa rookie. I remember back in the day, that would have been a really exciting pull. I think, again, I think the internet kind of caused problems. On the 1990 Topps one may be a little bit different, or the score one, but we'll see. We'll see if that has anything on it, and then I'll check the centering on these and figure out if we want to send them in, see what the population is. But again, back to my point I was asking. If you do actually collect and grade, please, in the comments down below, let me know what you're doing. Are you doing CGC or SCA or Greg Larkin? There we go. Twins player from back in the day. What are you doing with your trading, and what are you doing with sending them in? Are you trying to actually get like the pop one, right? And then that's something I actually have a block of cards set aside right now. Jerome Walton, that is a rookie card. A little off cut for me though. And then, all right, Jose Canseco. Look at that. And it is centered. I will take the Jose Canseco. But if you're sending them off, what luck have you had? And, if you guys have any feedback you want to give everyone, feel free to start a little conversation thread down there below. But historically, like, have you had any luck with finding like super common unknown players, getting a pop 1 PSA 10 and actually moving it for a good amount, right? Or even though it's pop 1, do people just not care, right? Because that would be the question, because I have a good number of actually, because remember when they started giving up all the subsets, the later 90s, there was all these subsets, a million different inserts. I've got some pretty clean things. Players like Jerry Rice, those kind of people, subset kind of cards, or even Drew Bledsoe, all those guys, and I'm thinking about getting them sent off because for some reason, somehow, they don't have a population with PSA, and I'm thinking, wow, with a player with that kind of a name, and the fact that it's an insert card, and it's really well preserved, you would think we'd get some kind of return off. Ruben Sierra, there's a nice all-star player, but it is off-center again. Okay, Gallup. We got another rookie, I think. Look at that, 2 rookies. All right, back to back. We don't get them at all, then we get 2 of them. So 2 more rookies. Bruce Ruffin. Dale Murphy, there's your all-star player. But again, little off cut, so kind of a bummer. Next pack. We got to be pretty close to halfway through. Pretty close to halfway through point. And you know what? I didn't mention his name. Mark McGwire cards usually do get a pretty good return for me. We just moved. There's your Von Hayes, who was the checklist. We just moved PSA 10 1987 Topps Griffey, or not Griffey, sorry, Mark McGwire. Went for a pretty nice penny. I was super happy to get a return on that one. And then we have a couple 1985s up on our eBay. John Smoltz, right? He might get a return. Will Clark, there we go. That was one of our players. That's a nice minor star that holds a pretty good value historically. Rookie, and his rookie cards are 87, or maybe an 86 traded, right? And let's put good old Schmoltzel in a thing. I think it was Tom Glavine and John Schmoltz had error cards also together. I don't remember what that one, maybe that one was Donruss, if I'm correct, where they swapped the players' faces out. Let me know if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure Smoltz had an error card with Tom Glavine. I think it was Donruss. Again, I haven't collected sports cards in such a long time. Okay, and you know what? Bo Jackson is a hit we're looking for, and that's right, Deon Sanders. So we can get either of those and make me pretty happy. Dwight Gooden. I think it's going to be a little bit off. I'm going to set that up there just in case. We'll look at it later. Dwight Gooden is a pretty good. Tony Gwynn, is that one center? No, that one's a little too far off for my liking. Okay. All right, we got the Steve Avery rookie. There we go. Let's put that there. And we got the Marquise Gibson. So, and a Nolan Ryan. Holy smokes, guys. All right, there we go. So let's get these all. Oh, look at that. It's a little bit off. It's a little top heavy, I'm going to say. Grading-wise, I'm not sure if that's going to go through or not. I think it's a little too off-center, but we got a Marquise Grimson rookie. He was a pretty good star for his young age. We got the Nolan Ryan, which usually provides. I think that one's pretty centered. I think we're going to be okay. All right, number 544, Nolan Ryan. Back looks pretty okay. Looks like maybe a tiny bit bottom heavy. Not sure. I have had good returns on some of my Nolan Ryan stuff, so let's put that in there just to make sure to stay safe. And all right, Steve Avery, let's get this sucker. Sorry about that. We go through so many sleeves. I'm hoping that maybe, are these sleeves recycled? Are they recycled water bottles or something? Make me feel better about myself with the amount of plastic I go through. Let's throw this in there too. I'm not sure how they're doing on the market, but it does look centered for the most part, I think. You guys let me know what you think about that. All right, so we've been kind of getting, for the most part, just okay packs, a lot of duds. But bang, all of a sudden, we nailed a pack with 2 rookies, one being Avery and a Nolan Ryan. So, like I said before, Griffey, Mattingly, and McGuire. I'd like to see those ones still. Another Steve Olin, right? Sad story, like I mentioned before. There we go. Sorry. Geronimo rookie. There we go. Geronimo with the Braves. All right, John Olerud rookie. Let me set that to the side. I'll show you guys in a second. Milton Thomas, Reed. Rafael Palmeiro was a pretty good star back in the day, but he's a little too off cut for me. Mike Morgan. More stickers. Okay, Melvin. Julio Franco was pretty good back in the day. Remember Julio Franco being a nice, good player. Tommy Gregg again. A little more centered than last time. Not too excited about it. Maybe I'll put it up there and compare it to my other one, though. All right. Milky Wilson. A good player from back in the day. Let's check out that John Olerud. Let me get that off your face. I don't think you want to see a whole bunch of sleeves in your eyeballs, right? So let's move that off the screen. Let's get these into sleeves. Okay, and we'll compare that to the other Tommy Gregg I have. I think I put one other Tommy Gregg over there. Or did I put Greg Olson? I think I might have put Greg Olson over there. So I have no need to compare that. It's too off-center for me to care about. That's right. I wasn't going to pull. I don't think I'm going to try to pull Tommy Gregg out and throw it in. Let's do this. And guys, what do you do with your bulk baseball cards these days? Do you still try and create sets? Do you understand that they're worth nothing and you do nothing with them? Look at that, John Olerud, centered, very well centered. We might have a card to send off. We might be able to get a 10 on that one. And obviously pack fresh, so it's kind of nice. I need to get a quick drink. Give me a second. Oh, ice water. Love ice water. But yeah, what do? I recently, in the last year, like I said, started moving a lot of my cards. And I had boxes of, sorry, just put it straight down. Boxes of just commons, just tons and tons of commons, right? Barry Larkin, that's a very nice, oh, we got the Bo Jackson. Give me a second. I'll come back to that one. Look at this. And we pulled a Mike Greenwell. Looks a little bit off center. But yeah, I started giving Jack McDowell. Jack McDowell's a nice card. We'll put him off the side of minor star. Look at that. And a George Brett. Holy smokes. We're getting some good packs here and there. Key and Stebbs. Okay. I started giving away all my comments to the neighbor kid. My nephews don't want them, right? My little brother does. I don't think he wants more stuff in the house anyways. So I just started walking, 2,000 cards at a time over, leave it on their deck. They know it's coming. But yeah, look at that. George Brett, well-centered, good star card. Let's top that one just to make sure if you decide to send it off. Jack McDowell, I don't know if Jack McDowell's going to get any kind of return. And I didn't want to make this video like a full hour one, which it might end up doing, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I didn't want to have up my pricing thing right on the screen. All right, Mike Greenwell, which I think was Greenwell 88. Was 88 his rookie card year? 86? Why did I think Greenwell was so much earlier or so much later than that? Maybe it just didn't. 87? When was his rookie card? Okay, look at this. Bo Jackson, rookie year. Bo knows. Bo ended up getting injured. Very sweet. Little like misprint on the back, right? Oh, nope. Okay, just some fluff. Look at that. Top vote getter. Very cool. Always excited about getting Bo Jackson 1990 cards, whether it be from football or baseball. But yeah, it ended up getting injured playing football, and it ended his career for sports. But he was phenomenal. Double threat. If you guys don't know about Bo Jackson, look it up. Protect him a football, right? Take Bo Jackson from the Raiders, run him all over everyone, all over the field. And a Barry Larkin. Barry's was a big-time star back in the day and actually really well-centered. Super excited to see that card. But yeah, I started giving all my bulk away to the neighbor kid just because he wanted it and he enjoys it. And I was happy that he could enjoy those cards. And I couldn't, I mean, I could put a big box of, I could put this big box online. Robin Yount, old school guy, right? Veteran at the time. And I probably could get Vince Coleman, star, way off cut. Look at that. I probably could get I don't know, a couple bucks from someone trying to finish their set or just someone who's moving bulk somehow. I don't know how. Another star. And I just said, you know what? Not worth it. Let someone enjoy it. Gary Gaetti, off cut. And Kurt, very well cut. Not worth anything. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I did with mine. What have you done with yours? Do you still have it in the cardboard 792 holder boxes or 800 box, whatever they actually hold? Or did you give it away? Did you sell it? Did you donate it to Goodwill? Goodwill takes all kinds of things and it, turns around. Alan Trammell. There is a star from the day, right? Not too bad. Okay, Edgar Martinez. Sweet. Jack Howell. Andy Beans. Pretty young player at the time. Spike. All right, Ricky Hendrickson. I'll put him aside. I'll grab him and show you in a second. Let's get through and see what else we have. All right, Jim Abbott. This would be his second year. He was actually a rookie in '89. And if you don't know about Jim Abbott, he had one arm. Or not one arm, sorry. He had one hand. Then he had a stub on the other one. But made it to the professional leagues. What a good story for young people or anyone going through some adversity. He was able to play in the majors. He only had one hand, right? So, I mean, no excuses. Craig Bingo, a star from the day. Okay, Jose Lind, Rivas, and Jose Uribe. Okay, I'm actually going to take this and see if I can jump on the bandwagon. So apparently, I think because he came, what's his birth place? Okay, it's from, Dominican Republic. And I think what happens is maybe the ages get fudged or whatever, but for some reason, don't do it. Maybe look it up. People will go on to eBay and call all of his cards heirs, and they'll sell them for thousands, which is just ridiculous that someone would want that card because of it's not necessarily an heir. It was the age that I think he reported and just was always the age they used or something like that. Yeah, weird. See if maybe we can jump on that bandwagon. Not for thousands, but just mark it up a little bit and see if people will take it. Teach them a lesson in doing their research. Okay, so a little off-center, Craig Bingo, right? Jim Abbott, really well-centered. I'm pretty happy about that. That's really well-centered compared to what we've been pulling. Look at that. Very cool. Let's top-loader that. We might try to get that one. And again, when I say it sits in a line, I've got, 3,000 cards all lined up to go to either PSA or CGC or whatever right now, just because we have my collection is very, very large, right? Extremely large. So if you ever want to get sealed stuff, help me out. Check out the eBay store, pick up stuff. But Ricky Hendrickson, a little off cut, kind of a bummer because that's a major star from back in the day. I don't remember how many steals he had, but it was like 3,000 stolen bases or something like that. It was an outrageous number compared to everyone else. There we go. Now we got a Johnny Schmaltz. Sorry, I had to throw that out of the way. There we go. So there's a John Schmaltz card. Very cool. Second year card. And we got a one. Do I have yet? It's a checklist, just a standard checklist. Dean Palmer, rookie. Okay, we'll just throw that right on top of the rookie pile. Now, thanks for the double checklist, guys. Thanks, Upper Deck, for the double checklist. Andre Thomas. Harold Baines was good. I remember him being a good player back in the day. More stickers. Frank Viola was actually a Twins player and then, got traded. But, yeah, I remember him playing for us. Okay, let's see. I'm not having any luck finding Cerrone. I'm not having any luck finding that Griffey that I'm looking for, right? So we wanted a Griffey or Mattingly. Now there's an error card in there, and I got to go back and look and see on some of these. But it's missing, I I think it's missing the copyright or the trademark. And those graded at PSA 10 are still getting a good return. So that's what I'm hoping to find. There's a Todd Zeal. All right, so rookie card for Todd Zeal. Very, very cool. Pretty well centered. More Martinez's. How many Martinez's played? Oral Hershiser, right? I know that one without seeing it. Brady Anderson. How many of them actually played? Very cool. Okay. Let's see. Bobby Witt. Jack McDowell. Did I throw a Jack McDowell in there? I'm going to throw that in there just in case I can compare. I think I pulled one out to try to see where the numbers were. If not, it'll end up just back in the thing. The Roberto Alomar, minor star from the days. We'll put that over there. Need a few cards to review with. Okay. Trying to speed up, trying to go a little bit quicker for you guys. I don't think any of these really need to be sleeved up. I think they'll be okay. Roberto Alomar, Jack Dowell, and Todd Zeal. And because it's Todd's rookie, let's see. I remember I went to Kmart and bought the Cardinals team set from 1990 Topps so I could get the Todd Zeal Topps rookie. Because, you know, it's a guaranteed thing. But I remember, I honestly think I still have that team set still somewhere in the pile of stuff, somewhere over there. Okay, Jeff Parent, Fitzgerald, Burt Blyleven. He was at one point a Twins player and moved on. Is that Julio Franco? Yep. Okay, David Cohn, Stillwell, Harper. Guys, old. I didn't get it to focus for you, and I apologize, but I just noticed the time of our recording. We're already at a half an hour, and I'm not sure what the time frame because we have intros and stuff like that on the video. So I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit more. I'm thinking we're probably going to have shown you most of the set. Right now, obviously, we're getting a lot of doubles, but I probably will have shown you most of the set by the time I get done ripping these. So let's just speed it up a little bit. I don't think there's too many cards besides the hits that we're looking for that really anyone's going to be that interested in. Eric Davis, there's a minor star for you, or a big star, actually. Frank Viola, Trevor, sticker. Okay. Jack Clark. Okay, Chauncey. And we finally got another rookie. Which one's this one? This is Kent Merker. Rick Aguilera. If you're a Twins fan like I used to be, that's a big player right there for you, right? So we have a Eric Davis off-centered cut card. Very cool. Very good player. We're getting low. We're getting down. I think we're getting to the point where we only got about 10 packs or so left. So thank you for sticking around. If you've been watching the whole time, I do appreciate you. Thank you very much. Another Wade Boggs. Okay, we got a rookie, right? Oh, it's the Harold Schmidt retires one. Harold Schmidt, big-time veteran from back in the day. And a Ben McDonald rookie card. Pretty sweet. A little off-center, though. David Storm. Pete Inkel. I can never say him. Inkel Gilia. Big hitter, right? Big hitter. Sticker. Okay, boom. Okay. Bo Jackson. That's the one. That's the Bo I wanted to get. If I was going to get a Bo Jackson card, I ended up getting two. But look at this. Look at that cut. There's no way they give me a PSA 10 on that cut. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Because we actually pulled it. Holy moly, man. What a bummer. The back, you can tell the back's even off a little bit too. But yeah, what a phenomenal player. What a phenomenal player that guy was. Then we have the Ben, actually well-centered. Ben McDonald, rookie. Very, very cool. Let's throw that in a sleeve. Harold Schmidt retires card, right? So back in the day, there weren't really inserts. Everything was a numbered card. If it looked a little different, it wasn't usually an insert. Then all of a sudden when inserts came out, they were pretty cool, and then they just like blew up. Like I remember like, you know, now if you, I don't even want to now, but if you collect baseball cards now, you know, there's 14 versions. There's a purple, blue, you know, indigo, you know, prism. There's a million, like you have a normal set, but then you have a million insert versions of each card that are numbered and so on. I preferred it like it was when these came out. Now the value is obviously not there because I can buy a whole box of this and then make money just getting a few PSA returns. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed. You didn't have to have there we go. Look at that. Let's put that aside. Tom Brookins. We talked about his error card from a different set. Jimmy Moyer. Okay, let's keep going. Ozzie Smith, put him aside. Okay, there we go. We got another rookie, a Machado, Julio Machado. That's my jiu-jitsu instructor's name, if you have heard of him, Carlos Machado. Very cool guy, extremely talented jiu-jitsu pioneer. Okay, look at this, Griffey, and I'm going to say compared to the other one that I still have, this is better condition. But yeah, we're not quite a 10. I'd have to like get out and Photoshop the measurement and figure it out. But the cool thing about this card, if you never saw it before, is they have a misspelling on it. Simultaneously. Look at that. Can I get it? Can I get a whoop whoop? Okay, there we go. Come on now. Yeah. Oops. All right, but that's okay. Let's throw that on a top loader because that was the one we were shooting for, right? So we did pull the Ken Griffey out of the box. And I think I pulled like one of all the packs that I had boxed. Remember, you buy one or two here and there. And doing it that way sometimes provides hits, sometimes it doesn't. And traditionally, Ozzie Smith, phenomenal player. I remember a rookie year was at 70, somewhere between 76 and 80, right? I swear he was a rookie in the later 70s, but we'll see. Another Tommy Green rookie. Okay, there we go. If you guys have any feedback on any of the cards or players, I welcome you to get the chatting going down below in the comments. Feel free to do so. Thank you very much for watching this far. Greg Maddox, right? Very cool. Greg sometimes gets me a return on stuff. Let's see if we can. Now, I did buy a set. I bought a set. I purchased one, right? 87 Fleer. All the cards are gone. I tried it again, 87 Donruss. Someone yanked all the good cards again. So I don't. Rookie checklist. We'll put that one aside. Maybe we get some kind of return on that. I don't know. And events like, there you go. But yeah, I got the 87 set. Figured I would pull out the good cards, get them graded and give all the comments to the neighbor, right? Nope. Someone already yanked them. Sold it as a sealed set. So kind of a bummer. Another Will Clark card. Very well centered. Very cool. Okay. Checklist. And Robin Ventura rookie. Very nice. I'm going to stop sleeving them all with you watching just because I want to speed this up for you. Joe Carter, veteran player. Good choice for a checklist card, I think. We haven't seen the Don Mattingly. I don't know what's up with that. But we haven't seen Bobby Witt, Junior Felix, another George Brett, minor star. See, I told you I would go a little bit quicker. I'm going to go a little bit quicker. Unless I hit a big hit, I'm just going to go a little bit faster. Haven't seen the Don Mattingly. Kind of bummed so far about not seeing. I was kind of hoping to get, maybe two Griffeys, two Mattingleys. If I'm going to keep seeing all these what are they called? Duplicates. I would like to see them of the better cards, possibly, but not happening. Kevin Mitchell was a star back in the day. Jack Russell, kind of like the dog. All right. Steve Wilson. Okay, let's keep going. Dave Stewart, good player. All right, who is this? This one is Dwight Gooden, the doc. Benito Santiago, I don't even need to look. I'm positive about that one. And actually, I was pretty positive about the doc there. Okay, let's see. We're down to 6 packs left. What can we hit in the 6 packs, right? So, haven't seen the Mattingly yet, so we're trying to call out the Mattingly. Hopefully we can get him to show up. Juan Gonzalez rookie, and it's probably one of the better center cards that we've actually pulled. So that makes me kind of happy. Now, I honestly don't think Sean Ander, I honestly don't think it's going to get me any return whatsoever is the problem. I looked earlier on that card for a different reason, and I didn't get much of good hopes up about it. Okay. So let's see. We've got a couple packs left. 4 after this one. Okay, Charles Hudson. Let's go a little bit quicker. Gary Sheffield, star from the days. Okay, Franco. Boom, boom. Get rid of that. Galecki. More Noakes cards. Okay, Dennis Eskerly. Nope. Gene Nelson. Clipper and Daryl Boston. All right. Oh, guys, what do you think? What can we pull out of this? And I think in 91 they started to do, I think they started to do some kind of like special inserts that you could try to find. I do think that it was 91, Dale Murphy. A little too far off cut for me to want to care. Okay, another rookie. This one, Chris Hammond. Pretty okay cut. Oops, sorry guys, we're giving you a little shake. Jeffrey Leonard, Joey Reed. Okay, Trevor, Mike, couple Mikes, and Mel Hall, and Eric Yelding. Yelding was a rookie. I think he was a rookie in 89, 88, 89. I believe so. Right, Sosa? Not too far into his career card. More stickers. Okay, Witt. Yet, and Deon Sanders. I'm going to say it's a little off-center, but better than some of the other ones we were pulling. So that's going to make me happy. I did hope to get a Bo, a Deon Sanders, and a Griffey. But the other one that I haven't seen that I did actually say right in the beginning is a Mattingly. I would really like another Mattingly card for our sales collection, but I'm not finding it today. Kind of a bummer. I've got a bunch of these boxes left. They're fresh from the case. You saw it was sealed. If you want to pick any up, do your own opening. If you're going to pick one up and you're going to open it on a channel or something, please drop a hello or a note, tag me in it so I can come watch and see what you actually got too. I would really be interested, and then anyone else watching could actually see too. Tom Dress. Okay, Mickey Hatcher, Smith, Greg Walker, Kevin Bass. Okay. Going through Mark Grace. There we go, a star from the days. And fielder, Larry Walker was actually quite good. One pack left. Is my Mattingly or my McGuire in this pack? I would also take another Griffey, another Sanders, or a really nice well-cut Bo, right? Okay, so guys, here we go. The last pack that I'm going to actually do today too. Okay, I saw Dale and started saying Don. I actually know what the card looks like too. So George Bell. Okay. Oh, look at this. We got a tons of checklists. Ozzie Gillian. Barry Bonds, another major star from the days, right? So I think we all know when he broke that record, that was huge for his career and for his name. But then the whole, PEDs and stuff like that came out. Him, Ozzie Smith, a couple other guys. Or not Ozzie Smith, sorry. I don't know about Ozzie. Jose Canseco, McGuire, all those guys with the PEDs. I think kind of ruined. Oh, man, am I sore. I tried to rifle through as quick as I can. So let's take a look, see some of our minor stars, and just kind of the birthday card error. I just think that one's kind of funny, so I put that aside. Okay, let's see. What can we get? I'm gonna ding all these up right as. All right, so we got Bobby Bonilla and Clemens, Sosa, Boggs, Greg Olson, Roberto Alomar, another Bobby Bonilla, Ozzie Smith, Wade Boggs. I think I pulled two Wade Boggs. Schmidt, Bo, Davis, Zeal, another Alomar, Jack, because I wasn't sure if I had one in there previously. Schmaltz, Ricky Hendrickson, a Jim Abbott, very well centered actually. Craig Bingo, Alan Trelamar, Barry Larkin, another Bo, Greenwell rookie, or not rookie, but just a star, and actually I think I'm probably going to move him out. I did have another Jack McDowell. I think the other one's more centered. George Brett, Nolan Ryan, Dwight Gooden, another Schmaltz, a Will Clark, Jose Canseco, Barry Bonds, Mark Grace, Gary Sheffield, Doc, or Dwight Gooden, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if they had Doc on there. Another George Brett, also well-centered. Robin Ventura, got to get him with the rookies. Will Clark again, the rookie checklist. Greg Maddux and Tommy Green. Okay. Let's look at what we pulled out of our rookie pile. All right. So we have the Tapani, Dress, Hammond, Machado, McDonald, Merker, Palmer, Olerud, Avery, Grimson, Ritchie, Riltz, Du Bois, and Moss. Kevin Moss. I had a whole big collection of Kevin Moss cards. Expected great things out of him at the time. Okay. So, yes, tons of rookies. And then, look at that Sosa. What a beast that guy was. That guy was smacking him. Gonzalez did some good things. And a Sanders card. Very, very cool. And as you can see in the background, I have got the, which, we were shooting for. and we ended up picking up, but it's the Ken Griffey. So I think, honestly, looking at what the return is, if I send off a couple of these and get them graded, I probably will easily make back the cost of the things, but the fun for free. Now this one's not centered as much as I would have liked, but that was the card I was shooting for. That one's on the box, right? So that's what we're kind of hoping for. But very, very cool. Great stack of cards. I'm never going to complain when I open up a product like this. I think after this, it's back to me going back to Pokemon cards. But guys, hey, I definitely appreciate it. Leave some stuff down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you're into Pokemon cards. Can't guarantee you'll see much more sports stuff, but maybe I got the itch and I'll jump back in. Thanks, guys.